Okay, so the short question is that it's made really substantial changes in my outlook that I know, even though I'm in the middle of it, I can see that this is going to be a real game changer for me, in the sense that it's given me, well, it's not just as simple as saying I've got the tools to change things in my life for the better, but that would be the short answer. But it's just the idea of even being able to contemplate the possibility of change, and that I'm actually capable of making the changes, which I think has to come first, because before you can use the tools, or have the tools, even recognize that they are tools that have been given to you, you have to have a mindset that's positive enough and confident enough to be able to say, okay, where are the tools? Which ones do I need? How do I use them? That the first thing is to be able to even open my mind to the idea that changes are not just, I always knew they were necessary, but the fact that they are possible and that I can actually see them within my grasp. So that's how it's changed. In terms of importance, probably up there with a few other really important changes, like accepting the truth, which is pretty amazingly high, but also other things like accepting neuroplasticity as a therapy. One of the things that I really was attracted to this coaching program when I looked into it was that it really complements my physiotherapy and the kind of principles that are applied to making physical changes. So in that respect, it's been really life-changing also. I would say yes, and I would say it because I was thinking, what is a coach, right? First of all, a coach, if I wanted to be an Olympic swimmer and I said I need a coach, I don't expect the coach to jump in the water and do the swimming for me, but I expect that coach to have the knowledge and the ability to, or have the techniques necessary to inspire me or to teach me how to become that Olympic swimmer, or whatever my goal happens to be. So I think with Axel, one of the things that inspired confidence for me was that he knows his stuff. Okay, so he's not just making it up as he goes along. Like I can tell that every time he opens his mouth, he's got years and years of knowledge and research and experience. And that's the other thing. As a coach, Axel, like I at first, even though a lot of people might disagree, but I had a lot of trouble expressing my ideas or actually expressing my feelings, having the confidence to do that. But one of the things that Axel does is that he actually shares his own experiences and struggles, and that kind of makes it feel, or made me feel, that it was okay to do the same. I was just copying him. But that's important, because if you don't feel comfortable, if you're afraid of the coach, or if you don't trust him, it's going to make it a bit difficult. I also, as a witness, I also asked myself, to what extent did it matter that Axel is a brother? So, because I thought about it, I thought, okay, that does make a difference, because I know that if I do express something about my spiritual side or about my Kong or something, I know that he will understand where I'm coming from. But would I have accepted his coaching only on the basis of him being a brother? No. I didn't accept him as a coach just because he was a brother. But I think that the fact that he is, and I guess I'm saying this because I had to think about it, the fact that he is just helps, because a lot of the stuff that I talk about has to do with my experience as a Christian. However, having said that, I would say that I would recommend him to anybody in general, because he knows what he's doing, and he does give you the feeling that he does care about whether or not you achieve your goal. Not that it's going to affect his life, but it affects him in the sense that that's part of what he wants to achieve as well. So part of what he wants to achieve is for you to achieve.